Hey guys, Creator Mom. I just wanted to make another quick video about the unworthy part. Um, so I did this activity in therapy where my therapist asked me to imagine the part, and it was funny, what I saw was like a big green blob, like Ghostbusters, and I had a gun and I wanted to kill it, right? I wanted to shoot it and kill it. And this big green blob is this monster of unworthiness, is filled with like lots of things, confusion, pain, just a lot of I felt like it was a blob because it just seems so confusing, like no separation. Where do we start? How do we fix this? Well, let's just kill it. Let's just kill the part. And so we don't have to deal with it anymore. You know what I mean? But I guess that's not necessarily the best way to deal with these types of things, because I don't know if you can kill them per se. But I was just asking ChatGPT, I said, how can I get free from the unworthy part of me that wanted to protect me in a maladaptive way? And ChatGPT said, the feeling of unworthiness, especially when it shows up as a protector trying to keep you from getting hurt, is deeply rooted for many people. It's not something to get rid of as much as something to understand and soothe. So it says, recognize it as a part, not the whole you. So you could say to the part, thank you for trying to protect me. I see why you developed this strategy, and I don't want to get rid of you. But I think there's a better way now, and you don't have to work so hard. So I think, and Mike Popovich, I think, would agree with this, where you don't bring resistance to the part or the thing that you don't want to experience. You bring love to it. So basically you say, unworthiness, like, I acknowledge you, and, I welcome you here. I love you. Instead of like me with the gun, like, oh, I hate you. I hate this part. Go away, because, whatever. So then it says, trace its origin with compassion. So probably formed when you were younger. Being good, quiet, helpful, or small was how you stayed safe or loved. It says, ask yourself some questions. When did I first feel like being too much would get me in trouble? Or what was I afraid would happen if I stood in my full value? Number 3, reframe the inner narrative. So the protector part thinks, now this is in reference to my situation with my job, right? And this doesn't just apply to the job. It can apply to so many things that the unworthiness kind of shows its face, but this is just one part, one aspect. So it says, if I don't make enough appointments, I shouldn't get paid. If I don't perform, I am not valuable. So that's what the protector part thinks. But the adult me, or the core self me, knows this. And I think I'm going to write this down because I like this. It says, I bring effort, integrity, and genuine intention every day. That is valuable. My worth isn't defined by outcomes. It's defined by my presence, effort, and honesty. So, and then it says, practice safety in small doses by submitting your full hours. That's for me, and that's what I had already decided I was going to do before, ChatGPT said that. Notice the anxiety rise, breathe through it, and watch what doesn't happen. Your boss doesn't get mad, the world doesn't fall apart. This helps you rewire your nervous system and teach your protector part that it is safe to be honest and whole. Wow, the protector part is like, no, we gotta lie. We gotta lie to stay safe. Yeah, we can be safe and honest and whole at the same time now. Then it says, get support when you need it. This kind of emotional pattern often softens faster when mirrored by a trusted person. You don't have to unpack this alone. So, I like what it said here. Finally, it says, you're already halfway there by being aware, compassionate, and curious. The unworthy part is showing up because it finally feels safe enough to be seen. That's progress, not regression. I think the unworthy part is in exile. And it's funny because during my therapy session, when I was doing this imaginary scene with my therapist, I think that the manager part, this isn't internal family systems, was telling me, well, don't get your hopes up because this probably isn't going to do anything. This is not going to do anything. It's not going to work. It's not going to help you. It's trying to tell me it's not going to help me because essentially it wants me not to be close to the exile. So yeah. Anyways, just wanted to share that.